Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, TechGalDiaries. Today I'm really excited to show you guys a new app that I just downloaded on my phone. It's a new social media app called Clubhouse. If you haven't heard of it, it's in the beta testing phase right now, so it is invite only. Just to give you guys a quick overview, it's like a live audio app where you just go into rooms, you could talk with different people on different subjects from technology, business, finance, things like that. And most of the people in there are really knowledgeable about the topics that they're talking about, and they really want to connect with other people in the fields too. So I think it's a really cool social media app, especially during quarantine when everybody is seeking that social interaction. And it's sort of like a podcast slash actual meeting where people can just jump in and out, and you can raise your hand to ask a question and speak. Otherwise, you can just listen in the audience like a podcast while you're doing other tasks. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of what the app does and show you guys around, so when it does come out you guys can download it too. I think it's a really cool, fun app, so yeah, just wanted to share with you guys. So when we click on the homepage, the first thing we see at the top of this app is the quick schedule of what's upcoming right at this hour. And I don't know why I was filming this at like almost 3 a.m. but you know, my sleep schedule is totally normal. Anyways, when we scroll down, we see all these rooms that are live at this moment. And surprisingly, at 3 a.m., yes, there are still people on this app. So when you click on a room, you can see who's speaking, and you can join in the conversation by clicking on the raise hand button at the bottom right corner if you have something interesting to add, or just sit in the audience and listen to them. Just be mindful of what the moderators are doing so you're not interrupting. And then this is where you see the schedule for the day. So you can scroll down to see all the events that have been planned at a certain time, so you know when to join in, and you can read people's bios. So the moderator bios are always listed with the events on this page, so that's pretty helpful to know. And you can also find people to follow on this app, and there's all sorts of celebrities, comedians, business owners, creatives, so it's just interesting to see what they do. You can follow them if you like and join in whenever they're in a room and see what they're talking about. You can even create your own rooms on this app, so you can make any topic you like, and you can open it up to the public or just your friends or for a certain group. And this is my bio, and you can see what clubs I'm a part of on the app, and you can link your own social media and advertise like your business and things like that on here. And as you can see, here's some bios of interesting clubs that I'm part of and some of the members that are in the club. So I think this is a pretty cool app just for networking alone. Tons of ways to be able to meet people and hear people talking. I don't think any other apps allow this type of interaction with people. Sure, like maybe a YouTube video or Instagram would be able to have like Q&As and things like that, but nothing very live. And I feel like that's what's really exciting about the social media app. It's less about superficial things like posting pictures or comparing appearances, things like that, but actually sharing knowledge with each other and being able to talk about topics that we're actually interested in and be able to share questions and answers and build an actual community. I think that's what really makes this app cool. A couple tips though for people who are on the app or planning to be on the app so you can make the most of this experience. The first tip that I would have would be join a room that you're interested in and listen before you speak. So I think that once we join a room, sometimes the first thing that we want to do is jump straight into the conversation, but I think it's really important to hear what other people have been talking about and respecting that some people may have been here first before speaking up. Most likely, if it is a Q&A section, there is a queue or a lineup. So don't unmute your mic when you're just joining the stage. Please keep yourself on mute until it's your turn. It just is really respectful of other people's time. And I think that just makes a more enjoyable experience when people aren't interrupting all over each other. The second tip that I have would be kind of related to my other point, and it is to have your questions ready and written down before you ask them. So a lot of times when people are called to the stage and they're put on the spot, they tend to ramble a lot, maybe out of nervousness, or they're just not prepared to be on the stage at that moment. And to be honest, none of us in the audience really care about the whole entire life story, and we don't want to spend 5 minutes just waiting for you to get to the original question that you want to ask the moderators or the speakers. So just try to start your questions by saying my question is, and it just makes things so much easier for other people to understand what you're talking about and what you actually want to get answered. And you probably find that people are able to help you out better better that way too if you are prepared with your questions and know exactly what you want to get out of the session. And my third tip would be to raise your hand as much as possible whenever you have something to add or ask about, because I feel like, especially for introverts like myself, I'm really scared of speaking up on stage, and sometimes in these rooms there can be hundreds of people and it can be really intimidating to ask some of these people questions. There's a lot of people who are selling 7 figures, 8 figures in business and stuff like that, so it can be intimidating to go up there and ask the question in front of a crowd. But you know, that's the beauty of this app, and especially for introverts, you don't actually stand in front of a stage asking this. You can just ask it in the comfort of your own home. Just click on the button that unmutes your mic, go ahead and ask it. It's great practice for public speaking and be able to word your questions concisely and clearly. And what other chance are you going to get where you can get a bunch of mentors answer your questions live? So I think it's a great opportunity for you to practice that, and there's no harm in messing up or anything, because it's just a social media app, you know, it's all just for fun and you can get real advice from it. So don't be afraid to raise your hand and contribute to the conversation. That's how you get the most out of this app, rather than just being a passive listener in the audience. I think it's good to be able to actively participate, ask questions, and the moderators really enjoy that most of the time when people are interested in what they have to say and follow their advice. So definitely recommend speaking up as much as possible. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed my little overview of what Clubhouse is, and I hope that when this club does become public, or if you have friends who are already on the app, ask them for an invite or whatnot. But yeah, I hope to see you guys on there. I'm at Jasmine Wu on the Clubhouse, so feel free to follow me if you are on the app already. But yeah, just wanted to let you know about this app so you guys don't miss out on this really cool networking opportunity. There's a ton of tech enthusiasts on the app too, so if you are following this channel, it's probably something that you'd be interested in. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.